Morning, welcome to Thursday, 5th of November. Some sun trying to get through, a little bit of rain, overcast, but coffee's on the way. Let's go. Well, it's a bit wet yesterday as well. I must say, everything on television yesterday was about the American election. It was just everywhere, and I'm like, I don't know about you, but I sort of care, but I don't. But I really didn't think it needed to be on television all day. It seems to become a huge obsession with people, and really, the fighting, all that, people against people, it's interesting. It's sad, actually, in a way. Well, I just hope for good coffee every day. As long as I can get a good coffee, that's a good thing. Got a bit of a sniff today. I've been having hay fever. Do any of you get hay fever? I haven't had it for, oh, goodness me. Probably a couple of years before we went to Bali. For some reason, it just sort of cleared up. No hay fever. And in Bali, no stress, no problem whatsoever. But in about the last week, it's only been in about the last week, nearly every day, I've got hay fever and a sniff, and it's just like sneezing, and it's like, oh my goodness. I hate hay fever. I actually went, probably about, I reckon, 10, 15 years ago to get an allergy test where I don't know if you've ever seen how they do that, but they scratch on your arm different things and then they see which ones you react to. Sorry, I'm sniffing here. I just can't stop sniffing because of the hay fever. See which ones you react to. Anyway, I reacted to nearly all of them. And I walked out of there going, oh, far out. Well, I'm not going to change a lot of things I do. So, but it's interesting, hay fever, you might say, oh, it's the grass, it's the pollens. Well, I grew up obviously in the country and a lot of hay and all that sort of stuff, but it didn't necessarily trigger me. I could be out where they'd be cutting hay and everything and have no issue whatsoever. Cut grass, no issue whatsoever. And then on another day, have that issue. For me, the main, goodness me, I've got to try and get this milk. There we go. For me, the main trigger for me, a lot of times, is I could just be in my house and I could walk from a hot room to a cold room or vice versa and then suddenly just start sneezing uncontrollably. It's crazy. So, I don't wish upon any of you hay fever. Not a good thing. But a good thing is coffee, and I wish that upon all of you. A good coffee. Trying to get this milk right. I think I've sort of settled down my brew times again. It went a bit crazy there last week. And I couldn't work out what the trigger was, why it suddenly changed. Because I didn't seem to have changed anything, and then it just seemed to just be really short. So I sort of made a little adjustment to my grind. And it seems to be okay again. That's what it's like. I don't know if anyone else has those issues, but it seems to change some days for some unknown reason. I'm going to try and get it consistent though, because that's what you want in your barista. If you've got a barista and you go there every day, maybe it's your coffee shop, wherever you get your coffee from, you want to make sure that every day it's nice and consistent. So that's what I'm trying to get, nice and consistent. Still struggle with that on certain days. Anyway, as I always say, life's too short to drink bad coffee, so get yourself a good coffee. Try not to get hay fever. Hay fever is not a good thing, but get yourself a good coffee. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.